Shalom, it's me, Sudden Skye. Ooh, it's about that time again. It's time to play some Shovel Knight. Ooh, I'm feeling it. Yes, I was just looking at the Shovel Knight amiibo that came out recently. I was thinking about getting it. I feel obligated to show you guys the two-player capabilities that this game has. But you can only get it by getting the amiibo, which, I mean, I'm happy I have the Wii U version, because I don't think the two-player mode comes to the PS4 or the Xbox One versions, but and it still would be nice to have the amiibo, but like amiibos, like giving that kind of capability through an amiibo, it's sort of like DLC. I guess it makes sense, but I sort of wish it just came with the game. But I'm cashing in my meal ticket to increase my life bar, as well as buying some more mana, some vitality, the dexterity, or whatever the RPG term for magic would be. And I seem to have forgotten to get the alchemy coin from Plague Knight stage, the Explodatorium. But I mean, I could get it from Chester now, now that I missed it. Oh, and that catapult is new to the village. When you unlock the armored outpost, you get the catapult, so you can travel from village to outpost in no time at all. And we're going to get another armor upgrade. This is this is my least favorite out of the armor upgrades. It's the male momentum. And it sounds like what it does. It's sort of a... It benefits you in that when you get hit by an enemy, you don't get any knockback, which means you won't fly backwards. But I mean, the downside is when you're walking, you have that momentum when you stop. Yes, that momentum, I despise it, but you can negate the momentum by jumping. It doesn't travel through that, which is why you might see me jumping a lot with the male momentum. And we also got the ability from the Shovelsmith that I didn't catch the name, but basically allows you to hold your shovel swipe attack button, and for a good second, you charge your swipe up so you could do a stronger swipe that does twice the damage of a regular swipe, which I love using a lot. And that was probably not the best method of fighting that guy, but this charge up ability is the greatest, so that is a good method to use. And I got the money. What you guys didn't see was I failed at getting my money, and I lost the money that was originally there. It took me quite a few times to take that guy down. Because of the male momentum, that is. The armor. Not because I'm a terrible player. Why would you suspect that? I'm good at this game, I promise. Anywho. The alchemy coin, what you saw there, it destroyed the enemy, but it dropped more money than it usually drops. What the alchemy coin does is, well, it just increases the amount of money that an enemy drops when you use the alchemy coin on it as the last hit. If you use it on any hits before, it doesn't really count. It has to do the final blow to the enemy. You get that money. And now... well, we'll save this place for later. I'll talk about the Hall of Champions in this part, but after we defeat the Black Knight. With you by our side, Black Knight, total dominion is within our grasp. I beg of you, take my words to heart. Your safety is my only concern. Was that the Enchantress? Tell me what... You... Haven't you tired of this charade? Stay out of this! You never were one to blindly follow, Black Knight, but the Order and the Enchantress must be stopped. Fool, you're headed down a ruinous path. The only path I seek leads to the Tower of Fate, and I will reach it. Never steal thy shovel. Oh, Black Knight. Why is his name Black Knight? If he holds a shovel just like Shovel Knight. Probably make more sense to call him like Spade Knight. But whatever. Black Knight, he's just like his other fight, the way we fought him before, but he's slightly more difficult. He has these purple Kamehameha waves that he likes to shoot, and sometimes he'll dig into the ground and like shoot like dirt balls up, and we'll have to try to dodge those. But I mean, pretty simple boss fight in my opinion. I could see how people could have trouble with him, but we made mincemeat out of him. But he ran away, so surely a sign that we will see him again later. And now you guys can see the Hall of Champions. Now, the Hall of Champions is pretty interesting. Back when Shovel Knight was on Kickstarter and people were donating to get Shovel Knight kickstarted, the rewards that came along with the donations included if you paid $200 or more on the Kickstarter campaign, a portrait of you or your face would be inside of Shovel Knight. And I always wondered when I saw that reward, like, how is that gonna happen? Are you gonna be like a playable character? No, that's what the Hall of Champions is for. Everyone who donated $200 or more to get Shovel Knight created is in the Hall of Champions. And, well, we can't really see the faces right now. Well, that's why I'm getting rid of these ghosts. The only way to get their faces lit up if you destroy every single ghost in that individual room. And voila, the faces are lit. Too bad I didn't really show all the faces that you could have seen. But I mean, they're there if you want to get the game. I guess that'll be your guys' motivation to actually get Shovel Knight, in case you want to see these faces. Two of the most notable faces I guess I could bring up is the face of the two best friends play, and yeah, I know there's like two of the two best friends play, but I mean, I think there's only one of them actually in this gallery. And then there's another player group called the Game Grumps, who I'm quite a bit of a fan of. I mean, I used to be a bigger fan, but now I just I sort of casually watch their content. But these are the balls of light. The only way to destroy these ghosts is to use the balls of light. When you hit them, they go into a weird, like, arcing, like, curve in the air. So you have to, like, position yourself and the balls in a way that it'll actually, like, hit the ghost when it's at the what's the word? The apex. I took physics. I should know this. At the highest point of its arc, or whatever the name of that one, that thing would be. I know there's a name for it. I know it. It's just not clicking at this point. But when it's at the top of its arc, it'll shoot out those waves of light. And oh, there he is, Aaron. I do have to give credit where credit is due. That was Aaron Grump, and back when John was on Game Grumps, those two were the ones that actually introduced me to Shovel Knight. And without them, I probably would have even been interested in Shovel Knight and actually got Shovel Knight and created this Let's Play. So, yes, without them, I guess this Let's Play would have even existed. So thanks, guys. But yes, the Hall of Champions is a very non-linear stage if we're talking about it level design wise. It's like a puzzle sort of. It's not a maze, but it's like a puzzle. And once you got all of the rooms lit with the balls of light, you take on the boss of the area. This ghost. This ghost, but he's made up of ghosts. So what you want to do is wait for him to stop, like, camping up there. Actually, come down, please, so I could actually hit you with the balls of light. He will occasionally swoop around the room in circles and teleport around the room, create a shield of ghosts around himself, which can be easily destroyed with the balls of light. And then halfway through the boss fight, he'll send these skulls that will rain skull deathery upon you. And then he'll create dummy versions of himself, which aren't actually able to be hurt. No, just do what I do, and you'll probably manage through this boss fight pretty fine. But how can this peacock let me go through the gallery in a haunted museum? Like, why would he do that? But that is the risk we run for not knowing what we were paying for in advance. I guess that makes sense. Life lessons for you, by the creators of Shovel Knight. And that's it for this part. See you guys later.